Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher king, once expressed that our lives are shaped by our thoughts. This deep insight forms the basis of this video, in which we will highlight 11 essential things you should discreetly eliminate from your life. In the spirit of Christmas, Marcus Aurelius's words resonate as an inspiring reminder during the festive season. Just as we decorate our homes with lights and decorate trees, the Stoic philosopher king invites us to adorn our thoughts with positivity. As we say goodbye to the old year and welcome the new, Marcus Aurelius's philosophy is also echoed in New Year's resolutions. The proposal to discreetly eliminate non-essential things from our lives is not limited to just the tangible, but extends to the thought patterns we carry. By understanding and managing our inner landscape, as Aurelio advocated, we have the power to go through a transformative process. Stay with us until the end, as this expedition guarantees not only knowledge, but also an opportunity for deep self-reflection and transformation. Let's start. First of all, avoid explaining yourself to those who cause you pain. You are not required to provide a lengthy explanation or engage in a dramatic confrontation with anyone. When someone you once considered a close friend causes you harm, remember this. The wisest course of action is to simply move on. It's not about seeking revenge or demanding an apology. It's about safeguarding your peace. In situations where the person seeks your help, a simple no is enough. You are not obligated to help someone who has betrayed your trust. Avoiding drama and quietly creating distance between you and them is often the most prudent decision. Give yourself time to unravel the consequences of your actions, focus on self-care, and let the future unfold organically. This approach is often the ideal way for both parties to grow. You don't need to keep people in your life who disrespect you. Everyone deserves to be appreciated for who they are, and choosing to distance yourself from those who don't is a brave decision. Prioritize your mental well-being and personal growth over unnecessary drama. As Marco Aurelio stated, the best revenge is to be different from the person who offended you. Rise above their level and invest in becoming the best version of yourself by nurturing inner peace and character. Second, discard unnecessary goals. Life's journey requires us to make crucial decisions, act with purpose, and stay true to our authentic selves. During this process, it is crucial to recognize when certain goals are no longer aligned with our true purpose. Letting go of these goals is not only normal but imperative, as it allows us to focus on what really matters. However, exercising discretion in how we navigate this process is essential. Avoid transmitting all changes or decisions. No need to share every move with the world. This caution helps protect your overall strategy and intentions as you navigate changes. Implement these changes subtly, ensuring your actions remain aligned with your core values and identity. Make these adjustments discreetly, adapting as situations unfold or consistently recognizing the value of privacy in your strategic life choices. This approach not only streamlines your path, but also preserves the integrity of your personal journey. In the words of Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, it is not that we have so little time, but that we waste so much of it. The life we are given is not short, but we make it that way. We are not poorly provided for, but we use what we have in a wasteful way. This quote is deeply aligned with the concept of focusing on essential goals and forgoing the unnecessary, urging us to use our time and efforts wisely. Avoid sharing too much at the end of relationships, whether friendships or romances. When navigating the conclusion of a friendship or romantic relationship, it's crucial to remain discreet about intimate details. Sharing specific conflicts or reasons for breaking up not only disrespects the privacy shared between you and the other person, but it also fuels unnecessary gossip, further complicating the situation. Instead, it is more beneficial to internalize and reflect on these experiences. This practice not only respects the privacy of both parties, but also facilitates a deeper personal healing process. If you feel obligated to discuss these personal matters, it may indicate unresolved emotional issues. Instead of looking for external outlets, start an internal dialogue to understand and process these feelings. This approach ensures that any problematic relationship is resolved with dignity without making it the subject of public discourse, safeguarding the emotional well-being of all parties involved. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, you have power over your mind, not over external events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This quote resonates deeply with the idea of focusing on internal reactions and controlling external situations, especially in the delicate context of relationship breakdowns. Avoid raising your voice in front of others during periods of frustration or anger. Imagine being in a heated meeting with your heart pounding with frustration. In these moments, the temptation to release anger is immense. However, choosing to speak softly and harness this fiery energy in calm, steady words is a journey to mastering the storms within. It's not just about maintaining your composure, it is a path to mastering our inner turmoil. Think back to a time when you witnessed someone lose their temper. It probably made you uncomfortable, perhaps even disappointed. Now imagine someone who, despite the chaos, remained serene, their voice a calming balm in a sea of noise. This is the person we all aspire to be. In the trials and tests of our spirit, we find true strength in transforming anger into action, frustration into focus. It is an alchemy of the soul, not just to contain angry words, but to channel that energy into something that propels us forward, transforming obstacles into stepping stones. Heraclitus was right when he said, "Being impartial is the greatest virtue." It's a reminder that, in the eye of the storm, our calm is our greatest weapon. Our balance represents the purest form of courage. So the next time waves of emotion arise, remember this: the ability to remain unflappable, to speak in whispers when the world expects shouts, is not just a virtue, but a superpower uniquely yours. Avoid spreading negative opinions about other people. Remember the last time you heard someone gossiping about someone else. Doesn't that make you wonder what they say when you're not around? Spreading negative opinions is a slippery slope, easy to get caught up in the heat of the moment. However, these words, once spoken, stick to you like shadows, casting a dark light on your character. It's more than diplomacy. It's about being the kind of person that others trust and respect. You don't have to like everyone, but remember, every person you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. Imagine facing a challenging person or situation. It's tempting to let judgments fly, but right now you have the power to change the narrative. Choose empathy over disdain, conversation over conflict. It's difficult, no doubt, and you'll feel everything from frustration to compassion, perhaps even a hint of admiration for their tenacity. This approach is not just about keeping the peace, it's about understanding the complex tapestry of human emotions and interactions. By doing this, you don't just build bridges, you become a person who can navigate the tumultuous waters of relationships with subtlety and heart. Stop constantly comparing yourself to others. The relentless pursuit of comparing ourselves to others is similar to running on an endless treadmill. It's exhausting, never-ending, and frankly, a joy thief. Every time you compare someone else's milestones to yours, you are not only selling yourself short, but also missing out on the beauty of your unique story. The compulsion to measure up often leaves us feeling like we are perpetually left behind, chained to a cycle of doubt and dissatisfaction. Instead, celebrate your quirks, mistakes, and victories, no matter how small. It's not about ignoring the world around you, it's about embracing your journey. Life is confusing, unpredictable, and extremely divergent. Your story, with its ups and downs, triumphs and setbacks, is a testament to your resilience and individuality. Immerse yourself in your own narrative. Let it be a spectrum of emotions, from the courage of frustration to the height of achievement. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "Control your perceptions, direct your actions appropriately, willingly accept what is beyond your control." This quote resonates deeply with the concept of focusing on our path rather than comparing ourselves to others. Lastly, avoid mindless use of social media. Consider your life as a unique narrative, full of rich experiences and personal growth. In contrast, social media is a vast repository of everyone else's stories. Other people's stories on social media often only show their highlights, creating a disparity that can lead to unfair comparisons and dissatisfaction with our own lives. It's crucial, therefore, to approach social media intentionally, using it for specific purposes, such as looking for inspiration, connections, or information, and then returning to the reality of our own journey. To do this, try scheduling specific times to use social media, such as during breakfast or after work, to avoid its constant intrusion. Before every online interaction, Pause to ask whether it is constructive or just a distraction. This mindfulness helps separate meaningful engagement from mindless scrolling. If you notice a decline in mood or self-esteem related to your social media use, consider taking a break. This time away is an opportunity to pursue real-world activities that reaffirm the value of your unique life story. By making these adjustments, you create space to appreciate the narrative of your life, free from endless comparisons and more focused on what truly enriches your existence. In search of external validation, let's explore the liberating concept of freeing ourselves from the relentless pursuit of approval. Imagine yourself on stage, surrounded by a sea of faces ready to judge your every action, word, and existence. This overwhelming scenario highlights the suffocating nature of living for the approval of others. Now imagine walking off that stage into a calm, serene space where your voice matters most. This change symbolizes the importance of prioritizing your inner voice over external judgments. Living for the approval of others takes us away from our true selves and our desires, which is the same as wearing inappropriate clothes just to please others. Remember moments of genuine fulfillment in your life. They probably occurred when you were true to your own values and beliefs, regardless of the expectations of others. This is the heart of authentic living. To incorporate this into daily life, start with introspection before making decisions. Question your motives. Are they for you or for others? Trust your intuition, recognize your needs, and work on building your self-esteem. Celebrate your achievements, learn from your mistakes, and value your qualities. Remember that self-acceptance is a journey marked by small but significant triumphs. Cultivate relationships that respect your individuality and encourage your true self. By freeing ourselves from the weight of external approval, we pave the way for a more authentic and fulfilling life journey where we are the main characters, guided by authenticity and bravery. In our quest for self-improvement, it is essential to face the pitfalls of perfectionism. Although it may seem beneficial, perfectionism often leads to stress and the feeling of never being good enough. This mindset sets impossibly high standards and encourages a fear of mistakes. Accepting imperfections is the key to personal growth and happiness. Life, like art, becomes more enriching and authentic when we make room for imperfection. To combat perfectionism, embrace your limitations and understand that mistakes are part of learning. Change your goal from being perfect to being excellent. That is, doing your best knowing that there is always room for growth. Practice self-compassion and be kind to yourself when things don't go as planned. Celebrate your efforts and understand that each experience contributes to your journey. Finally, adopt a mindset of continuous improvement rather than striving for an unattainable notion of perfection. Redefine success not as a perfect result, but as the journey itself, filled with learning and personal growth. Letting go of perfectionism opens up a world of possibilities where mistakes are seen as opportunities. This mindset promotes a more relaxed and authentic life, allowing you to appreciate the beauty of your own humanity and the unique path you are walking. On the great journey of life, we often set sail from expectations, charting courses towards dreams and desires. However, these same sails can reach monstrous proportions, turning into unrealistic fantasies that cast us into stormy seas of disappointment and disillusionment. Like sailors drawn to mythical mermaids, we chase perfection in ourselves, in others, and in our experiences, a quest as futile as seeking horizons that recede as we approach. These gargantuan expectations, often born from the whispers of society and the roars of the media, can blind us to the beauty of our authentic selves and the raw, unfiltered reality of life. The path to freeing yourself from these deceptive illusions begins with fierce, unwavering honesty with yourself. It is a journey of peeling back the layers of should-haves and could-haves to reveal the core of our true aspirations. It's about recognizing the weight of these expectations and courageously asking whether they lift or crush our spirits. This isn't a fairy tale transformation. It is a courageous, sometimes painful recognition of life's imperfections and our own limitations. It's about setting goals that resonate with who we really are, not who we're told to be. Every small victory, every step forward, becomes proof of our resilience. On this journey, the beauty is not in the destination, but in the rich tapestry of experiences woven along the way. Letting go of unrealistic expectations not only relieves us, opens our eyes to the unexpected wonders of life, teaching us to navigate its tumultuous waters with a heart open to every ebb and flow, every joy and pain that comes our way. Words, like seeds, have the power to grow gardens or spread weeds. When we choose to nurture our conversations with kindness and understanding, we cultivate a landscape where trust and respect flourish. There are times when participating in gossip seems tempting, perhaps even justified. But here's a challenge. Next time you're about to say or hear something negative, pause. Think of the person in question as someone with their own struggles and triumphs, just like you. Would you like your most difficult moments to be a topic of small talk? Avoiding gossip isn't just about creating a positive environment. It's about honoring our shared humanity. When you lead by example, you're not just avoiding negativity. You are lighting a path for others to find a more empathetic and genuine way to connect. By embracing these principles, we can foster a resilient, empathetic, and positive mindset, leading to authentic personal development and deeper connections in our relationships.